Hello and welcome back to Croatia and the Large Scale Off-Road Championship. Well, behind me we have something we thought we weren't going to see today, and that's cars on the track. But that's mainly due to an amazing effort by the organisers to actually get this track ready. It stopped raining about 12:30, and 3 hours later, with several tons of sawdust, we were able to get racing. But, and here's the big but, there's going to be one round of qualifying today. That's it starting out there. But with more rain forecast for tomorrow that could completely drench the track, it could be the European Championship is just this round today. An amazing situation, but how does that affect how the top drivers are going to prepare? About to go to qualifying, you are the reigning European champion. What's going to be the key to retain that championship?
Going faster than anybody else. Simple.
There is a chance that we may have tomorrow rained off. It's very bad forecast tomorrow, so this may be the only qualifying round we get. Will that affect the way you'll approach the round?
I think it's more important to get a good, clean run in than be the fastest. Being higher up the qualifying is more important than trying to be a hero at the top.
What's the key to a fast lap? What are you looking to do on that lap?
The key to go fast here is to using the handbrake method, because the cars are so long, so it cannot rotate around the corner. So what you need to learn is to use the rear brake a lot, and then gets the car sliding and just keep the corner speed in that way. But it's so hard because if you're used to driving the on-road cars, you can never drive it like this.
So do you have a separate channel for the rear brake, or do you have it set so there's much more rear brake bias?
Yeah, you set the rear brake like you have like 100%, and then the front brake like 30 or 40, so it can brake straight. But if you need it in the corner, you can just push a little bit and the car will rotate. But it's super hard, and especially when it's go more clean, low traction, you need so much practice, I think.
There's a lot of sawdust put down when it was very wet. How did that affect the grip of the track?
The first group drive on, and I looked at the grip was very high, and they drive with the big pins, so the lap time was very fast. Now when I drive, the lap time was not so good, but I think we can go faster.
The track obviously is changing all the time. How tricky is it to work out how you're going to set your car up before each round?
Impossible. Impossible. Even if the track stays the same, it's impossible to find the right settings, the right tires. The tires is of course the main problem again, and it's impossible to find the right settings. Even if the track, like yesterday, it was all the same, but it was still a little bit changing. So yeah, it's really hard.
And you obviously have more experience of large scale than probably anybody. I mean, how easy is it to find a setup for this track?
At the moment it's not, because this is a completely new surface that nobody's really tested on. The last few days have been very hard and dry, and the tyre choices now are all different.
Well, you can see what the guy is saying about how difficult it is to find a setup. If we look at the track now, at the end of the first qualifying, it is slick. This is gloopy. The sun is glinting off a highly polished surface. That's after one run, perhaps the only run of the entire championship. We don't know. The weather looks quite nice now at the moment, Matt. But after the first round, it is Martin Lissau who's leading from Deo Vesely, with Ian Oddie unfortunately back in 11th. But of course, it's Christmas tree final, so anyone can qualify into the main final itself. Now we have to go. Well, Matt has to go, because in that tent over there's about to be an opening ceremony. And if anybody's watched EFRA TV in the past, they know there's nothing Matt likes more than an opening ceremony. So don't forget tomorrow. Don't forget to join us tomorrow, not just here in Croatia, but also with Ollie and Paul over in Luxembourg for 2 European Championships here on EFRA.ws.